ஓகே. ஸோ வெல்கம் டு ரீட் அண்ட் ஸ்பீக் இங்கிலீஷ் சேனல். இன்றைக்கி நாம் பார்க்க போகிற டாபிக் வந்து ஐஸ்பர்க் இட்ஸ் அன்னோன் ஃபேக்ட்ஸ். ஓகே. ஸோ இது ஒரு இன்ஃபர்மேட்டிவ் பேசேஜ். ஸோ இதை வந்து நம்ம படித்து பேசி பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஸோ வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு ஸ்மால் மோட்டிவேஷ்னல் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். லைஃப் இஸ் நாட் அபவுட் நோஸ், லைஃப் இஸ் அபவுட் நவுஸ். வாழ்க்கை இல்லாததை பற்றி அல்ல, இருப்பதை பற்றியது. ஓகே. ஸோ ஐஸ்பர்க் இட்ஸ் அன்னோன் ஃபேக்ட்ஸ் இதோட ஃபுல் ஆர்டிக்கல் நீங்கள் பார்க்கணுன்னு சொன்னால் விக்கிபீடியாவில் ஐஸ்பர்க் அப்படின்ற வெப்சைட்டில் இருக்குது. போய் நீங்கள் அதோட ஃபுல் ஆர்டிக்கலை நீங்கள் படித்து பேசி பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே. ஸோ லெட் அஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் ஸ்பீக்கிங் திஸ் பேசேஜ் ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் அவே. Iceberg, what is it? An iceberg is a large piece of freshwater ice that has broken off from a glacier or an ice shelf and is floating freely in open salt water. Small bits of disintegrating icebergs are called growlers or bergy bits, and much of an iceberg is below the surface, which led to the expression tip of the iceberg to illustrate a small part of a large unseen issue. So tip of the iceberg is a idiom actually. It means that you can only see the small part of a very large problem, like say corona. Now you can say that we have only seen the tip of the iceberg of the deadly virus called corona, which means we are just beginning to understand what this virus is all about. So in these places we can use this idiom called tip of the iceberg. Now icebergs are considered a serious maritime hazard. It's very, very dangerous for ships. Okay, it keeps floating in the sea freely, so ships have to be very careful. Otherwise, you know what happened in 1912, the loss of the RMS Titanic, which actually led to the formation of the International Ice Patrol in 1914. So these patrol ships, they patrol around the sea looking for the positions of the iceberg, and they warn the ships that come in that area. Okay. Now iceberg, how it breaks in mid-sea. Okay. The warm air surrounding the surface of the iceberg, it melts the snow on a consistent basis. So the warm air on the surface of the iceberg, it starts melting the snow on the top layer of the iceberg, and this actually forms what is called as what are known as melt ponds. Now these melt ponds, they slowly trickle down the icebergs to create and widen the cracks over a period of time. Also the warm air melts the edges of this crack of the iceberg. So this ultimately results in the glacier to break off into a separate chunk of iceberg. So here you can see the meaning of glacier. It is you can call it as Pani Malai, and iceberg is a Pani Pare, or I can say it's a smaller form of a glacier, I would say. So it's a part of a glacier which breaks off in mid-sea. Now you all know that recently largest iceberg that broke off recently in Antarctica. It is estimated to be about 4,320 square kilometers. 4,320 square kilometers. Now this is approximately 3 times the size of the Delhi. Of course, the size of Delhi is only 1,484 square kilometers. So you can see that the iceberg which broke off recently in Antarctica is about 3 times larger than the city of Delhi. So this is the world's largest chunk of iceberg that has broken away in recent times as on date. Now let us see what was the size of iceberg that damaged the Titanic ship, which led to its sinking. Now, though the exact size may never be known, it was approximately around 50 to 100 feet high and 200 to 400 feet long. Just a small piece of iceberg, only around 100 feet high and some 400 feet long. but that was enough to sink a very large ship, and a very sophisticated ship of that time, like Titanic. Okay, so that is the power and the deadly hazard of icebergs. Now we may have a very important question. Why don't they melt in sea? It's iceberg, it's ice. It's floating on water. So why don't it melt? How does it keep floating? Now seawater, it consists of 3.5% salt. So as such, a brine, in Tamil you can say it as uppu neer suvar, that is formed in the lower part of the freezing icebergs. So over the lower part of the iceberg, this brine or the uppu neer suvar is formed. You can always see that when you don't want ice to melt, generally what they do is they will put salt on it, or they will put sawdust on it, so that the ice does not melt away quickly. In fact, it never melts, to be frank enough. So since the lower part of the iceberg is a brine, or it's made up of this uppu neer suvar, and also the temperature is low, so the ice crystals within the brine becomes frozen and more concentrated. They become very they are compact, they are close together. As such, this salt content prevents the iceberg from getting melted. So that is how, even though icebergs are made of ice, they just float in the seawater. Just because seawater is salty, they don't melt. Okay, so this is the small informative passage which I think you can speak in your own words, own speed, own style. So in this way, as I told you earlier, there are two advantages. One is you know about this iceberg, the information, as well as you try to improve your speaking style. Okay, I think you would have liked this video. If so, please share, comment, subscribe, and click the bell icon and support us and motivate us. I know it is quite difficult to get motivated, but keep sharing and keep motivating us. So till we meet again, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.